Hey, buddy.
Hey, friend.
Hey, guy.
Hey, dude.
I ain't your friend, Chief.
What's your chief guy?
Oh, man. So,
Is that how we're starting this? Is that
yeah, I think this is the first quick disclaimer why this is a little bit funnier. We recorded this episode yesterday, and we realized we were all over the place and a lot of irrelevant stuff about the
It
Corps.
was like the core mindset, but
Not
not
the
about
Corps.
the Marine Corps.
So we decided to do this again. So let's try to find some bearings and do this more coherently.
Yes.
This is technically, I guess, our full first episode.
Official.
Official first full episode. And I realized that I didn't even set my timer. But that's okay. So anyway, let's do quick introductions, shall we? First, let me do a show introduction. Then we'll introduce ourselves.
Okay.
This is the Core Mindset. And the reason why this show exists is because I noticed that there isn't a lot of representation in the entertainment community as a whole for military people, and even more specifically, the few and the proud, hoorah, Marines. So I decided to try to create this like podcast style, like long form, unedited show where we can just talk about our experience and stuff like that. I wrote down like a little blurb about what this show is, and maybe it helps. I'll read it to you, and you tell me if this makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, the life of a Marine or Marines while on active duty and as a veteran today. The benefits that we received in and after the military, and also our struggles that we deal with now. And we discuss how it kind of formed our lifestyle today. Does that make sense?
That makes so much more sense compared to yesterday.
Yeah. So that's it. So with that being said, my name is Randy Vasquez, and I am a Marine Corps veteran.
My name is Emilio Martinez, and I, too, am a Marine Corps veteran.
No, technically not yet. You're still on active duty.
I have a week left.
You are on terminal leave, sir.
A week left.
Don't take a sip when I take a sip. That's just weird.
I was...
Got to keep the show running. You know, we got to have
Oh,
constant
my God.
Yeah, yeah. So, when did you join the Marine Corps? When? Like, when did you ship out?
I shipped out March 22nd of 2015.
Yeah, you really are almost done.
Uh-huh.
2015. As of recording this, today's date's the 10th. We just hit daylight savings today.
Today.
It screwed with our whole mind.
It did. I was not prepared waking up.
No.
Nope.
It's and you know what's weird? Because like back when we were like in service, if we slept 3 hours, like when we got up, it was like, all right, time to go. Like we found a way to make it work. But as civilians again,
No.
dude,
I don't know what happened, but
I will call out of work if I don't get my full 8 hours.
dude, that struggle's real, bro.
Yeah, man. So let's give quick insights of who we are and our audience to let us know what merits do we have to be having a show like this.
Definitely.
You are a Marine Corps. You're practically a veteran. Yeah. I mean, you got the haircut.
Practically.
For our audio listeners only, we are making a video form of this, and you can find this on our YouTube channel, The Core Mindset. Emilio has grown out his hair
Yes.
splendidly, might I add.
Thank
But
you.
he's not doing the veteran beard thing. I'm an operator. Don't talk to me.
Well, I did try. I just don't look very it's a work in progress. I'll leave it at that.
You got a baby face. Yeah. I was going somewhere with that. I don't remember. How do
That's
we know
okay.
each other?
We're
We're not going to go down this rabbit
not
hole
gonna go
again.
down that
but,
rabbit hole.
But we can give a quick
we've
version.
known each other for years. I can say that much.
7.
7
We did the
years.
math yesterday.
Yep.
7 years went by like that. When I first met you, you were not even a poolee for the Corps.
Nope.
You were just a student in high school.
It's a student in high school.
And somehow we clicked like this. And we have more interests, just not just the military. We didn't just become friends because of the military. The
Nope.
military was just a byproduct of our friendship, but I think it's safe to say you were always going to join the military. Maybe not the Marine Corps until after you and I started talking, but you did have military in mind because your dad is a veteran. He's a Navy sailor, retired or did he get out?
Retired.
Retired sailor. So you knew you had the military. You're a military brat.
Yep.
So you went from brat to like the service member.
Right.
You're still a brat.
Still a brat.
Still a brat. So it's safe to say that you knew a lot about the military ups and downs your whole life.
Well, I knew a lot of the Navy side of things. We kind of touched on it yesterday, but I never really knew too much about the Marines besides Halo or like Battle Los Angeles. You know,
So that's the only representation that we got.
That was really, prior to me figuring out like what drill instructors were and the actual Marine Corps itself. I had no idea what a Marine was.
Would you say now, is it similar or different between the Navy and the Marine Corps now that you've experienced both sides?
Oh, two very different worlds, man. Very different worlds.
If you can go back, would you have gone and been a sailor instead?
I probably still would have been a Marine, but I wouldn't have gone in. Spoiler alert! I was open contract.
So I have been but a mentor, I would say, of many things, plus other things, but mentor would be one for you. And one of the things I told you don't do, you went and did.
I did the one thing.
I said the one thing. Open contracts and careers.
Yeah.
What did you want to do if it was an open contract, though? Not looking back, because I think you would say, oh, man, desk job all the way. But, like, then, when you were 18, 19, what did you want to do?
Honestly, then, I think I wanted to get more into, like the computer side of things. Like, maybe even something in the Intel field. I don't know. But something I could definitely, like, transfer over later on. But
did you not have the ASVAB score?
When I quickly realized that, no, I did not. I was thinking of military police because I thought, oh, well, that, seems pretty straightforward. And I know at the time, too, I was thinking about being a police officer if I didn't do the military route. So
don't mind me. I'm just...
Oh, no, you do you.
Military police. My brother thought about doing the same thing. I told him no.
It just seems like a very straightforward position, right? Like,
for our audio listeners only, what shirt are you wearing right now?
To those who are fans of the survival horror game Resident Evil, I am wearing the Raccoon City Police Department shirt. That
So PD, some type of police, felt appropriate for you.
Yes. Not saying that they're connected, maybe, but
maybe.
Yeah, it was just high school, trying to figure out my life. What the hell am I gonna do? And I'm still.
Isn't it weird how we have to make decisions very young, very early in our lives when it comes to like joining the military, and we're babies. We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
We don't know anything.
Like, what's crazy is like I made my decision. Like, I blindly made that decision at 16 that I was going to join the Marine Corps.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah. Why is the question?
and it's like the recruiters poach on that. Ooh, this is gonna be the easiest number I ever got this month. Like, and even back then, like I think we can say we served in two different Marine Corps, even though they're kind of the same, a little bit. Because when I joined, we were like full-fledged height of the war.
Yeah.
We were, OIF, OEF. You join, you're deploying. Join, deploy. That was the thing. Like, you're gonna be forward deployed. That was just the name of the game.
Right.
Navy, Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, if that was possible. Marine Corps. You were all like that's just how it was, right? Like, we were still very much tender about 9/11, and so people were joining because they wanted to, have that pride of service. And then, you said 2015.
That's correct.
Yeah, I think by 2015, shit started slowing down. The focus shifted, is what it was. We didn't have ISIS. You had ISIS.
Yeah.
We just had Taliban, right? Al Qaeda. I was deployed when we found Osama bin Laden, and it was that was weird because I'm like, cool, time to go home.
We did it.
And why are we still here?
We're still. That's okay.
That made me think about some stuff. I was like, man, why are we doing this? That's it. I don't know. I quite my faith in service, not service, I should say, but my faith in my faith in objective was questioned and shaken.
Well, I mean, back to your why question. I mean, if you were to tell any high school kid, hey, right after high school, all you gotta do is sign a contract, and for the next 4 years of your life, you'll get 3 square meals a day. You'll get a uniform given to you, issued to you. You can travel the world, all paid for. Literally, all you have to do is stay in shape and obey orders. That's it. No responsibilities, nothing else. Just do as you're told, and you will literally get the whole world in your hands. Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
Sounds like a really good deal. Oh, and you get to shoot guns? Psh. Throw grenades? Psh. You know? So it's like...
Is that how it's pitched to you?
Well, that's exactly how it was pitched to me.
No shit.
They're like, hey, do you like video games?
Yeah.
It's a real-life video game.
No shit.
You like Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Call of Duty.
Dude, you get to do the real thing.
Really?
Yeah. You want to fly? You can go fly. We'll pay for it, too.
I can get the Medal of Honor?
You know, and it's like, oh, you want to do schooling? Psh, we'll take care of schooling.
Yeah. Go. My dog is interrupting our first episode. Go on. Go. She's off frame, but she wants to go. Never mind her. But that's interesting because my recruiter didn't do that.
Yeah.
Reverse psychology'd me. Like, hey, bitch. Real conversation. This is what it went. Hey, I go to him. I was so certain I was going to join the Marine Corps.
Right.
Hey, I'm going to be the easiest guy you ever recruited. Why the fuck do you think I want you?
Yeah.
That's what he said. I go, my dumbass mind thinks like, I got to show him.
Oh, no.
When it's a tactic. I got friends who are on recruiting duty right now, right? And like, it's a tactic. Did you get the dog tags? Did they do the dog tags thing to you? Where they sit you down like, all right, pick the 3.
Oh, yep.
All right, we'll get to that in a second. But
oh, God.
he's like, why do you think I want you? I'm like, because I'm motivated, dedicated to the Corps, your Corps, my Corps.
Stop.
Yeah, I know. And like, I was in ROTC too. You were in ROTC too.
I was.
Yeah. So like, in my mind, it's like, it can't be that much different than, throwing a rifle up in the air. The Silent Drill Team does it. I'll be Silent Drill Team.
Oh.
And so, he's like, you have to prove to me that you really want to be a Marine because I can get anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want just anybody though. I want people who are going to like live, breathe, sweat, cry, all that stuff. Marine Corps.
Right.
I was like, well, shit. When he sat me down with the dog tag things, he never talked to me about school. He never talked to me travel the world.
Mm-hmm.
He never talked to me about any of that stuff. Only to later find out, like, because I didn't pick those. If he would have picked those, that would have been his pitch to me.
Right.
School, traveling, stay fit.
Yeah.
A, B through Z. But I was like, sense of purpose was one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that. So he tailored to that, and he was like, he never once told me, he's like, I'm not gonna give you a bonus. Pause for a second. If I would have got like my mind today, I should have looked for a bonus.
Yeah.
It's all the same pay.
Yeah.
E3 is E3. What the fuck? Like,
yeah.
And then back then, it's changed now. The Marine Corps was the only one that you can't go in contract E3. You have to. The highest you can get is E2.
Yep.
I could have been E3 making more money, not that much, but more money and find a bonus.
Right.
But I wanted the uniform. I wanted to, I'm proud to be an American.
Mm-hmm.
Really? So
Yep.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. He never pitched that to me. What he did do is he took my ass to an army station and said, go talk to them. If they convince you, join them. Don't join the Marine Corps. So I went in, and he comes in, and all these army guys swarm me. Hey, what's up, man? You looking at shipping out when? That are like, they just, within 5 seconds, they had a piece of paper in front of me. He's like, just sign here. We'll get you over to MEPS, and we'll get you going. You ready to go fucking kill some towel heads? Because that's what we're going to go do, brother. That was the mentality back then.
Yeah.
Yours is, do you want to travel the world?
No, that's exactly, yeah. That's where we contrast. So,
But you got to do some weird, ugly shit.
In a way.
In a way.
In a way.
You don't have to, be shooting rounds. Don't need to be going over your head. It's just
Right. No. Yeah, I never was like forward deployed in country or anything. I was on a ship.
Yeah. A Mew?
Yeah, Mew.
Which Mew were you on?
15th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you like it?
Well, going back to the 17-year-old mindset of, oh, you'll travel the world, you'll see different countries and this and that.
Yeah.
There were few countries I visited I actually enjoyed.
Which were?
Definitely Singapore.
Nice. You went to Singapore.
I got to go to Singapore. And that was a very fantastic time in my life in the sense that I don't remember that time period. So, yeah, brother.
Good.
Is
Is the stereotype of alcoholics in the Marine Corps, is that real? In your opinion?
brother, that is the most realest thing ever, bro.
Were you a drinker? Would you say you would have been a drinker before the
Dude,
Marines?
I was so like goody two shoes Boy Scout like prior to the military. Like I would never even think of drinking like at all.
Now you just chug a bottle of Jack just to help you sleep at
Yeah.
night.
No, I'm not saying the Marine Corps supports alcoholism or anything like that. God no, I'm not saying that. But I am saying
But bitches drink.
things can be very stressful. So
Did you ever smoke or dip? That's a Marine Corps thing.
I did smoke once with a buddy of mine. We were in,
Cigarette?
yes,
Cigar? Black and mild.
just the regular like red Marlboro cigarette.
No shit.
And we were in Hawaii, and I'm pretty sure if he's listening to this, he knows exactly who he is because we were outside of one of the little Hawaii bars or whatever, and he was like, "Hey Marty, you want to try a smoke?"
Sure.
And I was just like, you know what? It's my first and only deployment, so why not?
Oh,
So I tried
that's what solidifies
Yeah, I
the
was like,
deployment?
this is our first time for everything, right?
Did you pack one, though?
I never did dip. Nope, never did. But anyway, so I tried my first cigarette and immediately started coughing and didn't like it. So
Good man.
yeah, I never got on that train. So
You smoked hookah, though, right? We've smoked hookah
I
together.
did hookah. Yeah,
Have we smoked hookah together?
we did.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're just like nothing in these pure lungs. It's just you don't like cigarettes.
I just don't like. Yeah, I don't know.
I've never smoked.
Pure lungs.
I've never smoked a cigarette in my life ever. I have smoked black and milds in the Marine Corps
Yeah.
because all the other cool kids were doing it.
Right.
I was an NCO at the time, so I was like, I hold it wrong. Like is it like a G like this?
Right.
I held it with the two fingers and it's like chocolate.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Cigars. I got into cigar smoking because of the Marine Corps, and that's just because again I felt like you see the old war salty guy just in
Oh
there.
my god.
Listen up, troops! Right there. I chewed on the cigar leaf, the tobacco leaf, like. Listen up, guys. Let them have it. That's my Sergeant Johnson.
Straight
from Halo.
Sergeant Johnson from
Yeah.
Halo. Yes.
When that door opens, let them have it.
No, that's exactly like that mentality alone. Like seeing that, at a younger age, I'm like, wow, Marines are cool.
Yeah. Here's what's not cool. That exact time when I did that, we were doing Mount Town.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you don't got a cooler story than that. Mount Town training. Like we're just rushing things, right?
Right.
Let them have it. They kick the door open and they're clearing the rooms, and I was just sitting there. It's like, good. Shit sucked.
That's awesome.
Do you love field ops?
Field ops?
Yeah.
Field operation training?
Yeah.
No.
No. What's
I
the
don't think
longest one you've ever
anybody
been
does.
on?
5 months.
Where's there?
Or not 5 weeks, my bad. That's that's awful.
5 months.
No, 5 weeks, my bad.
5 weeks. Was
Yeah.
there rain?
Yes. Of course there is. There's always.
Always.
If it ain't raining, it ain't training, all right?
You're in Palm Springs, still rain.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 weeks. It was like an integrated field op with like air support and artillery and the
Yeah.
grunts and stuff like that. So, yeah, that was pretty, looking back at it, pretty cool for like pretty good time, but like actually experiencing it was just like, God,
What would you do differently to make the experience itself better?
I definitely would have packed more warming layers.
Well, no, what? Okay, so what did you hate about the field ops? I got my own experiences. I'm curious. What do you hate about training? Period. In our mind, we picture Marine Corps training like, yo, that's badass, and I want to do that.
Right.
And then we start like doing it. It's like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Where's the disconnect?
Well, there's like a lot of like inconsistencies. A lot that happens where the actual training schedule or like training events going on.
Yeah.
A lot of times, at least on my side of things, people didn't really know what was going on or when it was going to happen, which in turn, yeah, that's good training because that prepares you for the unexpected or whatever. But, you know, keeping us clued in so that we could at least have an idea of what to expect or lean towards would have been nice. But there'd be days where, you know, we'd pull up in areas where this is when the California brush fires was going on. We'd pull up to areas where there was like fires going on all around us and smoke, and they still insisted on training
Yeah.
in that environment, only to realize, oh, this probably isn't a good idea. We should probably just, you know, bail. So we'd set everything up, you know, put up all the nets and everything, get all the, you know, truck staged or whatever, only to realize, oh, yeah, hey, by the way, we're not going to do this. So pack everything back up, nice and neat, rushed, hurry the hell up, and you're in the wrong for being so slow, but you guys are the ones that brought us here in the first place. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think field ops for me, what I hated the most was in my mind, okay, we're gonna be gone for a week. Quick training. Week. I'm like, cool. Concise. Right? Oh, 1 whole week. That means we're just gonna be moving like this. Quick.
Yep.
Brother.
1
week felt like 7 months. Felt like a deployment because so much hurry up and wait.
Oh, white space training? Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
That's my disconnect with field ops. Hey, we're going to go blow shit up. Dude, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We get there, and we wait, and we wait. So then we're bored. And a bored Marine is a dangerous Marine. People start fucking with shit.
Yeah.
The NCOs start getting power trippy. As you can tell by the way I'm presenting this story, I was a Lance at the time.
Right.
So the NCOs, hey, come here, Lance Corporal Vasquez, suck it. But of course, you know, you don't say that. You say,
never.
Aye, Corporal.
Yep.
Pick that shit up. But, dude, does it piss you? Like, I had friends pick up Corporal before me.
Mm-hmm.
And so they switched over to NCO mentality.
Right.
And they just, like, changed their whole personality. Did you experience that?
Personally, no.
You lucky
wait,
bitch.
in terms of me or like in terms of my peers picking up?
People picking up before you who were once friends. Yesterday, you and him or them, all Lance Corporals, all's gravy.
Okay.
Today, 3 of them pick up Corporal. Come here, bitch.
So, in terms of that subject, it wasn't more of them becoming like that mentality. It was like the sergeants and staff sergeants being like, hey, you're a corporal now, so act like it. You know, those aren't your friends anymore.
Damn.
So it was more like
Which is true.
They were like forced into it, and then because of that, it developed into that mentality, and yeah, eventually.
Maybe that's the type of Marine Corps differences that because, dude, my friends, today they'll tell you, dude, I'm never going to change. I will not. You and I are bros. We have shit together in the same fucking foxhole over there. Okay? We're brothers. Bro, I hear you, man. Tomorrow he picks up NCO. Hey, come here, bitch. Fucking Vasquez, come here. Hey, go pick that shit up. All right? Go police call the.
Yeah.
What was all that? Shut up. Oh, are you talking back
dude.
to me?
Hold on.
Page 11.
The best salty story I ever witnessed in my little Marine Corps experience.
Yeah.
So this is after deployment, and we're doing more field operations.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, to the listeners and viewers of this, little background into my job and my MOS. I completely forgot to say at the beginning. I was an 0811 field artillery cannoneer, so I shot cannons for 4 years.
Zoom.
Something like that.
Back blaster all clear. Zoom.
The general idea. You know, we're the few that utilize a modernized weapon system with a rope or a lanyard, as they call it. So, yeah,
And
that's cool. Anyway,
So your job by design is hurry up and wait.
yes, but that all right. I'll get to that in a sec.
Yeah.
Back to my little salty story. So we had this guy that, because of the Marine Corps fitness standards, he's a little bit on, the bigger side, but
bit chunky,
amazing dude, totally cool.
chunky peanut butter.
He's very knowledgeable on like weapon systems and everything like that. Like this guy, like
So it's good at his job.
he's really good at his job.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
And really cool dude. He's really adamant on getting out of the Marine Corps though. But
Naturally.
so he was a PFC like practically all 4 years, right? So we're in this field op, and we had just got like this whole new batch of new guys, like fresh boots, fresh PFCs, fresh lances, everything, right? So one day they were doing a not a police call, but a working party, and one of the sergeants was like, "Hey, all E3 below, get over here." And that guy who deployed, who was E2, was like, "Nah, fuck that. If you're 2 ribbon below, get over here." Dude, I was one of the NCOs, over there, and I was just like, you know what? Yes, you have that. You go away.
E3 or below. Bullshit. 2 ribbons or below. Get the fuck over here.
Dude, I fucking died. That was just so funny. And
That's awesome.
I was like, yes, I am so happy that, because it's like, it's so hard to mix in E3 below with someone who's actually deployed and like gone and whatever.
Right.
And the fact that he's part of that crowd, because of his rank, it's like, man, that is such a gray area. But the fact that he stood up is like, fuck that. If you're 2 ribbon below, get over here. I fucking lost my shit.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because now it's not like you didn't just sit there and play the system. Either you've done some shit, you rate.
Right.
In a way, I respect that. But I don't respect people who walk around because they got a Purple Heart or a car.
Definitely.
And
There is a turning point with that.
Because they'll be like, oh, you're a fucking boot. Like,
yeah.
I've seen guys, real shit, our NCO mess night thing, right? Gone there where everyone gets fucked up drunk and it never ends pretty. People get in fights and stuff.
Mm.
I went and I'm sitting with these guys who are stacked. Like, these guys are one-termers. They're going to get out. They're corporals.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's one sergeant. So maybe one guy he re-enlisted. But they're stacked, dude. They have the Kuwait. They have the Iraqi campaign. They have Afghan. Like, these guys lived in the Middle East.
Right.
Come back. Some of them don't have cars just because of their MOS or maybe just but the thing is, like, even when you get a car, if your convoy, not even a convoy, but your patrol gets hit, but you don't, and just experience some type of IED, right? No casualties, no damages, just debris. They rate a car.
Yeah.
If your fob gets hit, no casualties, but it gets hit because motors are going off, right?
Right.
They get a car. And people acknowledge that loophole, so to say. It's like, bitch. Now, there's also people who legit are in the firefight.
Right.
Who get cars.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, yeah, okay. So, they're you have to take it all with a grain of salt. But I have some of these guys. I saw some of these guys stacked.
Yep.
No car, no Purple Heart, no nothing. Right? Maybe they have a NAM as their highest. Right?
Oh,
and I'm like,
NAMs. Oh, my God.
NAM. Right? But
I'd like to accept this award because I changed the batteries in my radio. And,
Jesus.
yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.
Talk about
Got my NAM.
Talk about a gimme, a freebie at the end.
And I'm like, we're all on the gun line, doing everything and making sure, like, we're shooting safe and, things like that. But it's not like we're working with explosives 24/7. Nah, it's all good. You changed that battery. You did good.
You did great.
You did great.
You earned this. That is an achievement medal if I ever saw one.
God.
So these guys don't have that stuff. And then here comes this Kiko, what are you doing? Get down.
It's okay.
Is she not bothering you?
She's not bothering.
Interrupting the show?
Nope.
My dog, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, some guy's like, you're a boot. Like, because he has maybe just like an Afghan campaign medal.
Right.
But he has a car. He looked at this, and he was a corporal, and this sergeant stacked, but none of that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
None of your grunt medals they would like to call. And the corporal looks at the sergeant, drunk off his face. You're a fucking boot. What, bitch?
Yeah, that'll do it.
And what? He's like, you don't even got a Purple Heart. And the guy stands up. He's like, no, but you're about to get another one.
Oh, no.
And fights broke out. And I'm like, if you have to walk around, if you have to flaunt your stack at me, you ain't shit. Like, that's the way I see it. So I'm all for if you're 2 ribbons or below, I mean, you didn't do shit. You know, I would say three ribbons or below. If you just got a good cookie,
yeah,
your Firewatch and GWAT, bitch, get over here. You're picking up shit.
Yeah.
Earn your fucking pay. If I see a C-Service deployment, if I see a GWAT X, or you call it a GWAT E, as I found out, but all the same thing. If I see, like, you've done shit,
right,
fucking go.
Hey, don't forget, Japan's a deployment too.
No, that's the overseas service deployment.
I know. I'm just saying, don't forget.
Japan was nice.
Too.
I love Japan. Japan was beautiful. I wasn't stationed there. I was considered TAD. Our unit was standing up a company over there, and they were sending people out over there, and then they were sending infantry platoons over there as well to do field training. At this point in time, I could talk about this now because enough time has passed. If not, I'll just be vague enough where it doesn't matter. Kim Jong-il died.
Right.
So Kim Jong-un is assuming power. So the Navy 7th Fleet, the Asian Pacific, was getting ready just in case.
Right.
Because at this point they're testing, missiles over the South Korean border. So they sent us over to the DMZ, be on standby, training with the Rock Marines. My unit was really cool. Like, just in general, like the shit we got to go do and just out in the Asian Pacific, unique, different, fun, but yet somehow they're still hurry up and wait. I don't know, man. It's I feel like leadership as a whole, like, just we all don't know at every level of the chain of command. Right. We don't really know what we're doing, so we're winging it. We're faking it. We're just really efficient at it.
I think it's safe to say everything we do training-wise, we're just kind of winging it.
Yeah. We should have been air wingers. We should have been part of the wing units.
Dude, that is like the wing side of the Marine Corps is like the mystical land.
God, I wish.
Like, it's so unknown, but like
they don't even wear camis, bro.
They don't even wear camis.
That zip up jumpsuit thing.
I know,
dude.
We need to get some wing Marines on here, and we need to hear that side.
I'm genuinely curious, because what we know, Daniel, right? He's a wing guy.
Yeah.
And the dude never, like, I don't know where he's at.
He's a ghost.
He's a ghost. He's enough to say I'm alive and then he's gone.
What happened, dude?
He just spent 3 years at Parascience as a drone instructor. I have no idea what the fuck this guy's been doing.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I think he's the only wing guy I know. Yeah, I'm curious because you and I can sit here and we can talk about ground shit all day.
Right.
But there's a whole nother side of the Corps.
There's a whole new side.
They don't. So for security purposes, we won't talk about specifics.
Right.
We are contractors.
This is true.
Yeah. You work at a place that I used to work at. And this location, there's a lot of influx of just coming and going people.
Right.
One time when I was working there, as a civilian, I saw a couple Marine, wing guys.
Okay.
Enlisted, not pilots.
Right.
Enlisted. Walk in. I'm still fresh out of the Marine Corps to the point where, like, I still had my day pack with me. I bring it everywhere because I did not turn that in. And I look at him, and when normally I see naval guys come through, I'll be like, "Good morning. How you doing, sir? Good morning. Good afternoon. Blah blah blah." But every time I saw a Marine, I like green. I look at him, I was like, "Hey, Raw." He's like, and the guy's like, just wave his hand at me.
Oh no!
I said, right, and all week, Semper Fi. Day 5, Friday, he comes up to me because I'm like, "Have a good weekend." At this point, I was not being like obnoxious about it, but I was like, yacht, it's little things just to let him know.
Right.
Just to let him know, like, dude, you're in a sea of blue, but I'm green too. I'm here with you. I got your back.
Right.
I'm gonna hook you up. He comes up to me, and goes, "Hey, man." Yeah, he was like a staff sergeant or something. "Hey, man." Like, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "Hey, David, nice to meet you. Hey, Randy, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hey, you're motivating."
Oh no.
And I go, I tell him, I explained to him, I was like, I just want you to know that, hey, we still exist or whatever.
We're
He's like,
still here.
yeah. And he's like, dude, we don't do that.
Oh my God.
Like, what? And he's like, the last time I heard Oorah, Semper Fi, probably my MOS school.
Oh my God.
I was like, whoa.
I'm
I
so
have so many
curious.
questions. He's like, yeah, man. They're a borderline first name basis.
Right. That's crazy.
You see your master guns walk by and you go, hey, Jeff, what's up, brother? Emilio, what's going on? Like, dude.
I wish I was that cool.
the chief warrant officers do that shit.
Man, it's weird.
I heard my chief warrant officers, because I had two of them at one point, and they walk around like, hey, Rick, what's up, Randy? That was their names, and they just like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, that's weird. But that's them saying like, we fucking earned that.
Definitely.
We're chief warrant officers. We tell enlisted what to do, and we put officers in their place because we're seasoned.
Yeah.
Just as mystical as the wing Marines,
Chief warrant officers.
chief officers are fucking rare.
Who are they? Where did they come from?
I had the privilege.
Who made them?
Yeah. How did you get there? I had the privilege of working with one, or technically two, because our shop rated two.
Yep.
And interesting backgrounds for sure. But outside of that, where do you come from? The Armory? They had their OIC is one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think whoever's on the range, like the range guy,
Yeah.
I think. What do you do? They belligerently put their hands in their pockets.
Yeah.
Coffee. All right, Warriors, get on the line. Yo, real quick.
Oh God. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Now disking one.
Aww.
No impact, no idea. I still say that shit today when someone asks me something. Hey, where's this gear at? No impact, no idea.
What was the? Oh my God. I can't remember. But like when you spin it, when you spin the.
Oh yeah. That's
Is that a miss?
no, because this is no impact, no idea, right? When you wave
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I thought spinning was.
Oh yeah. My bad. That's what I thought too. I thought spinning was like.
Yeah, but then what's the waving one? That's no. One of them is. I don't know.
I know. I haven't.
One waved like that, like it did a little rainbow thing,
Yeah.
and the other one did the
The spinning.
spinning.
Yeah. We'll have to get more info on that because I can't remember. I can't recall right now.
I would get on top. I would just go up and go. Like, I'll just jump, and all you see in the far back, just I don't know.
Just very briefly.
I don't know. Yo, why did
Yeah.
the range always feel so long?
Brother, because, all right, you'd wake up at 3 a.m. to be at the Armory by 3:15 or 3:30.
Hated range week.
And then you pull out your rifle, and then you stand by for the trucks to take you to the range, only to get safety briefed for like an hour, and then divide in between morning and afternoon shoots.
And
And
the
then you're
fucking officers
and then-
just show up,
Yep.
get their pistol, get their rifle, forced to shoot in the morning so they can go to pistol qual,
Right.
and they're done by 12.
Yep.
You're so fucking right. 3 a.m. and then
Yep.
we're not done till 16:30.
Yep. 17 sometimes.
Can I clock in overtime for that?
Brother, do you remember the you get like these like little white boxes of like a sandwich and like an egg and the chips.
What are you?
Oh man.
Why is this bread so hard?
I know.
Yo, MREs, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, there's a pizza one now.
There's a pizza one?
There is a pizza one.
Did you ever get the veggie omelet?
When I first came in, yes. I saw it. I
You
never
wanna-
ate it. I would never even think of touching that thing.
Bro, on God. Recruit Vasquez. First MRE ever.
Veggie omelet.
Veggie omelet.
Oh God.
I went, tore the packet open, and it just slimed its way out. Came out.
Ugh.
Like, I swear to God, this thing had a pulse.
That's disgusting.
I bit into it. I almost vomit. And Drone Star's like, you fucking eat that shit.
Yeah.
Or you starve. I'm like, I choose fucking starving. Hell no. But if I'm being really honest with you, the little side treats with the
Mhm.
veggie omelet, fucking fire.
Yeah, like all the vegetarian or
That
like
shit was
the
legit.
very like
The veggie burger, the barbecue
veggie
burger.
ones, they have the
Yo.
best snacks. I don't know what it is. Like here's a not bashing
Did you ever trade?
vegetarians,
Yo,
but
I'll give you my Skittles for that peanut butter.
oh God, all the time. You know, you get like Nutella or not Nutella, but like the chocolate peanut butter or whatever,
Yeah,
and then like
oh.
the crunchy
Oh yeah, there was a chocolate
crunchy peanut butter. You get like
jalapeno
trays.
cheese.
Oh, dude, yes.
Dude,
My thing was crackers. Like anybody that knew me knew I loved the crackers, the square ones.
You are what you eat.
I guess. But like, it got to the point where like everybody just instinctively knew, hey, Marty or Cole Martinez, I have crackers. Do you want them? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Dude, I think what was your favorite MRE though?
There's a favorite.
Yeah.
I think the most tolerable one. I'd have to go with the chicken chunks. Chicken chunks is pretty good.
Chicken chunks. I don't.
I don't think you. Yeah, it was pretty new in like 2016, I believe.
Oh yeah, dude.
But
I have no idea what that is.
chicken chunks, the chicken noodle one.
Chicken noodle. Yeah.
Chicken noodle's pretty good.
Yeah, chicken dumpling.
I didn't have dumpling.
Oh.
I never got dumpling.
Bro.
Yeah.
That was the one. That was the fucking one.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Love that one. Surprisingly, didn't mind the tuna. Yeah, tuna was alright. Chili mac, overdone. I didn't like it.
That one's overrated.
It's so overrated.
It just looks good.
Completely.
But yeah.
The veggie barbecue veggie burger.
Yep.
Fire.
Fuego.
I was like trying to and just.
Oh no, what is it? It's like the syrup patty. Or,
What?
It's a patty, but it has like a it's not syrup. I can't think of the name right now, but it's really good. It's really good.
What was the worst one that you had? If it wasn't the veggie omelet, you lucky son of a bitch.
Oh, Asian style beef strips.
What the?
That was the worst.
That just feels gross. Asian style beef strips.
Yeah, I believe I got the name Asian style. Yeah, Asian style beef strips or something like that. But it was disgusting. The snacks sucked. The main meal sucked. Everything. It was
Even
just
the
bad.
little flavored water thing.
The little flavored. Yeah.
That's supposed to taste like kiwi, but it doesn't.
Yep.
It tastes like chalky, clumpy. Dude,
Yep.
I remember one. Did you ever like open up those coffee packets and just
All the time. The creamer.
to stay awake? I would
Yep.
just. They always said this was a myth, or not a myth, but this was a thing, and I'm just curious if you ever did it.
Okay.
I never did it, but allegedly everybody else was doing it. To
Okay.
stay awake, they would put hand sanitizer drops in their eyes.
Yes. Well, not in my eyes, like just below your eyelid,
Ooh.
because like
What's that like?
it would mess with you. It would you'd blink a lot, and it would the sensitivity would keep you energized, keep you awake.
Really?
Yeah, because you were constantly fighting it, and especially in boot camp, you have to stand still all the time on post or whatever. But if you just have that quick moment, it's just
The closest thing I ever did was took the hand sanitizer and did you tape that with your lip chapstick thing together? Did you?
no, I never did that. No.
Yeah, we did. That was the thing. That was a hot commodity. He's like, "Oh, you're cool. It's taped together." And I put Vasquez on it and put it in my little sleeve. But anyway, I took the hand sanitizer. That was the closest I did. It's just one big inhale. And I was like, I felt like heroin. I was wild. And then, let's go. It's funny you bring up boot camp because the only thing that kept me awake at boot camp when we couldn't move, those classroom times.
Oh, my God.
The other Martinez, a good friend of mine, great friend of mine. You've met him once or twice. Robert, he's still in. I'm name dropping him. I know we're not trying to name drop people, but I'm going to name drop him because I'm confident he'll be on the show eventually.
Right.
Him and I, we went to boot camp together. And when we were in the classroom, we're doing one of these.
Uh-oh. Oh, you already got spotted, bro.
Dude, before that even happened, we were bobbing. I looked at him. He looked at me. And one time he was just like, "Hey, man." I'm like, "Oh." He's like, "Let's go use the head." Because you have to have a buddy program.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
2 people have to go with you if you're going to use the head. I'm like, "I don't have to pee." He's like, "Yeah, me neither." And I'm like, "Oh." He's like, "I just want to stretch my legs. Let's get fucking yelled at. Let's get thrashed so we can wake up."
Yeah.
Because we're sitting there for 4 hours. Oh my God, I choose death. People who don't understand is I'd rather just get my ass chewed and get it over with. Why would you do? That is why you sit still for 4 hours, dude. I'd rather get my
with
ass
your little green monster book.
yeah. And so I'm like, all right, let's go use that. Go on. So we got up and we're just we're tired. We're slushing our way to the back of the door of the auditorium.
Mm.
And I look at him and look at me like, "You ready?" "Yeah, ready." Let's go. Push the door open. Boom. And we just start booking it because we had to run, right?
Right.
We start running. We caught the drill instructors off guard, so they're like, and they turn around, And as we open the door, like on purpose too, because we lean back into the auditorium so the guys can hear us, and we just loud as we can be, boom, good afternoon, gentlemen! And we just ran, and because they startled the drones, so, oh shit, look at us, run, bitch, run. And they start chasing us, and we are
Yes.
booking it. We start taking laps around the fucking auditorium on the outside just to wake up. And then we go inside the head like we gotta pee, and we just stand there like we go in like we're peeing, and they're in there and they're banging on the thing, go go go, and we're just standing there and just like, I think like we're peeing. It's like, all right, let's go back, and they're like, why you're not gonna wash your hands? So
Oh my god.
and like, why? I didn't touch my dick. Whatever. It's like, I wash my hands. It's like, ooh, the water's cold. I'll do anything I can to wake up. Like, I'm good. Run, get back. Get right back. And, like, right when we kick open the door of the auditorium, boom. Start walking all calm and slow. And we sit back down, wide awake. I thought in my mind, dude, we're good for the next 4 hours. 10 minutes later.
Yep.
Bro, you got to pee?
It'd be like that, man.
Dude. They caught on. They knew what we're doing. They're like, you're not fucking peeing. I'm like, you're right. One time, one of them pulled me aside. What the fuck? He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, request permission to speak freely? Yes, bitch. I'm fucking tired in there, okay? I don't care. Like, this, we're talking about, back in 1793 when I don't care. Like, that's going to be on the final test. No, it's not. You tell us what's on the final test. That's not on the final test. I don't care. I'm tired. I'd rather come out here, hang out with you, and we play this cat and mouse game. I called it that. I was like, yo, can we just play the cat and mouse game? You yell at me, I run, I wake up, you wake up. Everybody's bored. This is a time before smartphones, okay? We can't just be dicking around on our phones.
Right.
So drum instructors were just as bored. I'm like, let's just play this game, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I know the game. I get the game. Let's just do it. He looks at me, he's like, you know, Vasquez, I get it. So I'm going to give you a 5-second head start before I grab you.
Oh,
and he was like, and I looked at him and was like, that's very generous. I appreciate it. And I just haul it. He caught me, though. Dude was a rabbit. You ever get, like, natural rabbits. What was your runtime in the PFT? Natural rabbits, my brother.
1830, 19.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. I was always borderline. I never got a 300 on the PFT.
Dude.
I was so close. Every time I was so close.
Best score I ever got. I'll never forget because I was pissed. 1836.
Yep.
Never got close to it ever again.
Yep.
Every year I progressively was getting further away.
Yeah.
When I got out, I don't know, 20, 30 or something.
Dude, and like it was just really shitty too because like you'd be like almost done. Like you're like 75% done in the run.
Yeah.
And then this officer just books it past you. And I'm like, where
These
the
natural rabbits.
How the fuck? Like, is that all they do at OCS? We need to get officers here too, damn it. I want to know everything.
I have a few friends that are officers.
Yeah, I need to, like, they thrive on running. Every officer I've known runs for their lives.
No shit, my company commander, I worked with them last year. I helped them film a commercial or a campaign ad.
Right,
and,
right.
He was my company commander.
Yep.
Dude was fit as a fiddle, man.
Dude, all they do is run, but I want to know
why.
Why?
How?
What do they do?
Are we doing real drug tests, or are you just looking for marijuana?
I need to know. I need to know. I need closure, damn it, because every PFT or like any run in general, officers were just bunny.
Have you ever saw a fat officer? Don't lie.
I haven't seen a fat one, but I've seen like a gym, like ripped,
really
muscular one. Yeah,
really. I've seen leanest, and then when they get like lieutenant colonel, they start aging.
Now here's the weird part: the guy that I just described.
Yeah.
If he's listening to this, so sorry, but he could run too. He could run like nonstop.
Oh, the stockier guy?
The bulk gym dude.
Who was it? Was he just a platoon commander?
At a time, he was a platoon commander, yeah. But like,
damn, dude.
I'm like, brother.
Lead by example or what?
Dude, this guy was a fucking boulder, man.
Damn.
And he was so cool, so polite, really cool dude. But like, when we were doing McMap,
yeah,
I was always the smaller dude in my platoon, and for whatever reason, they always put me up against him. Just this Hulk, big, gigantic, of a monster, and then I'm this tiny little pipsqueak. You're like, oh, cool, let's fucking, I'm gonna die. So,
yo,
yeah,
They ruined you.
They did.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Closing statement, so to say.
Okay.
For the core mindset, what was your most memorable, positive memory in the Marines?
Definitely the people and the friends I made and the people I can like legit call family now that I'm close with.
But that's an experience.
Okay.
Do you have like a memory, a moment, like, fucking hell, I'm a goddamn Marine?
Man, that's like a
Who
really
hurt you?
that's a really I need to
It could be, yeah, take a second.
I need to take a moment.
Yeah, think about that. It could be something as, I don't say cliche, but it could be something as, you know, when you got that EGA, man. Thank you, sir.
Well, that was a very like emotional experience.
Yeah. You still got it?
Of course, yeah.
I got mine, yeah.
I still got mine, of course. But like I think that was more of like the fact that so many people said, "Oh, why you want to be a Marine? You really going for the Marines?
Yeah.
You're not going to make it. This isn't you. You're not going to do this." And like being on top of that mountain, with the EGA from your drill
The
instructor.
Reaper hike.
Yep.
Oh,
I was
fuck that
like,
hike.
I proved all those people wrong. Like I actually did it. And this is at the time when like everybody getting out of high school, senior graduation, whatever, like, oh, I'm gonna go be a SEAL, or I'm gonna go do special forces. I'm gonna go do this. And all those people that talked all that shit to me never even took the ASVAB.
Never joined.
Never joined. They never did anything. But they talked all that shit.
Now look at him. Now look at you.
Yeah.
A mildly successful, really young, extremely hung young man.
Thanks for watching, guys, and listening. We're gonna, I believe, close it here, if I'm not mistaken. Please.
My memory. My most proudest moment in the Marine Corps is when I held my DD-214. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
Jokes aside, I wanted you to answer first because I needed time to think of my own.
You ass.
I know.
You sprung it on me so
I
quick.
know. Hey, but it's good. So the Eagle Globe and Anchor, when you got that.
There's one
That's
memory.
one. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to hang on to just one memory.
That's fair.
There's a lot.
That's
honestly.
fair. I think for me, it was probably Japan. A moment in Japan. I remember in my personal life at that time, everything had gone to shit.
Right.
I was losing my wife at the time. Like, I was away from home. Everything was just falling apart.
Mm.
But I had a friend who I'm still very close friends with to this very day that I met out there. And for the first time in my life, I was happy. Like, there was something weird. I was happy. I was in Japan just walking downtown with him. I'm like, I'm being paid to be out here.
Yeah.
Even if it's for a small moment, like, just to explore a world I've never been to.
Yep.
Right? And I'm like, the culture. It could have been any place, but I think Japan was just because it wasn't the desert. We weren't in Iraq or Afghanistan, or Syria, or I don't think Syria was a hot commodity at the time, but we had a company out in Bahrain, so we were close.
Yeah.
But I just walk around Japan. I'm like, I'm fucking happy. Like, something about it just made me feel good.
Yeah. Definitely.
I at that moment, like, there's nothing special about me at that time. I was a Lance still, I think. Yeah, I think I was still a Lance. Like, nothing about it. Just hanging out with a friend who became like one of my closest friends. Trying new food, just culture living. I don't know what the verbiage of it, but doing that, I'm like,
yeah.
This is unique.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. And I hold on to memories like that because, I got to climb Mount Fuji. I got to do all these little things. And that gave me the bug that after I got out of the Marine Corps, and, you and I have done it.
Yep.
Where we go hiking and stuff.
Definitely.
And it's not Marine Corps hiking.
Not Marine Corps
and it feels
hiking.
so good.
Yeah.
It all started because of stuff like that. That's one of my happiest memories. But it's not the happiest memory, but it's the one I hold close. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
You have any closing thoughts? My dog is just ruined. Kika, why are you ruining our episode?
It's fine.
It's okay. First episode gross.
Really excited to, talk about this more and do more podcasts because it's like you said, like there's a lot of like not closed doors, but it's not really known out there, especially in the media. I mean, unless you're Call of Duty or Battle Los Angeles.
Yeah, but even then, that's fiction.
Jarhead.
That's
yeah,
fiction.
I know, but like that's like
Yeah.
There's not like an area or place where people can like actively talk about it or just listen in and get like a little.
We
bit
could build a
an
little
idea.
community out of this, even
Right.
with bringing other guests. We're in San Diego. Like, there
This
are
is
people
like,
here.
Yeah.
There's people I want on the show that are like Marine Corps celebrities,
Right.
for example. Someone who I'm friends with on Facebook, and him and I have talked a couple times before. His name is Staff Sergeant Nichols.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the leading drone instructors in the documentary Ears Open, Eyeballs Click.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's still in San Diego, and he got out and he pursued like entertainment, like as a producer and stuff like that, and he's done a few things.
What's with Marines getting out of the Marine Corps and pursuing like producing entertainment?
We're thespians. We're the Hollywood Marines.
Oh no! Close the video. This is it.
But I want to get him on, especially if he's still local. Other people too, friends, like you said, officers, Air Wing.
Yeah.
There's so many unlocked, potential just to understand backgrounds and stuff like that. And I want people who want to share their stories too. Maybe we'll do like a thing where people call in and we listen to their voicemails and we talk about. I see opportunity here, and I just want this to be like a room, a community of like just like-minded veterans. And even though it's primarily Marine Corps, I would love to have other branches in here so we can just compare and contrast.
Yeah.
And just
we could do like an open table.
Yeah, that'd
of
be
like
awesome.
every branch in the room.
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Another thing too is like for the viewers and listeners, like what questions do you guys have? What would you like to hear about and listen about and stuff like that? So
Man, this is just us kind of getting our bearings. We literally re-recorded the first episode.
we did.
This is a lot more concise.
This is way more concise.
Yesterday we were all over the place.
I was like, all right, yesterday we're gonna talk about the Marine Corps, and then like the whole hour almost we were talking about high school. So
No, a good 25 minutes I think I timed it. Like we were just talking about leading up to how we met each other. And I'm like, that part's too relevant. Like,
Yeah,
we know how we met each other.
We know
Everybody
that.
else, like, they don't care.
They don't,
But just us being a little sporadic, and we're just kind of grabbing little things today. We'll definitely have themes. Every episode can pretty much be like a theme.
Definitely.
And we'll try to do this maybe. I don't have a schedule yet. That's the thing. Maybe record once a week or every other week. I don't know. I'm not too sure. It really depends on how much attention is on this.
Definitely.
If a lot of people want to do it, then we can do it more frequently. I'm thinking maybe this particular segment, this podcast, maybe minimum once a month or something. I'll figure it out. I don't really.
We'll sort it out.
Yeah, we'll sort it out. It's cool. Hey, it's been fun.
It's been a blast.
I think I did it. Yeah, I don't know if I did it in this episode, but can you give me a motivated oorah or something? Yeah. You're still
I will
fresh.
give you the most typical and well-known.
No,
that we all
right,
know.
Let's do it. All right. All right, go ahead. Yeah. Kill.
That's all I got.
Raw.
Just
Just kidding.
it's funny, like the evolution of the hoorah was like start off with hoorah, then to oorah, then to raw, and then to and then to and then eventually to nothing. Like that's like over the span of like
people think we eat crowns because when you listen to us start.
They're like, hey gents, you ready for the safety brief?
Yeah.
All right, don't drink and drive, and don't do drugs, and you guys got
the stand downs.
you guys you got any questions? Yeah, all right, that didn't really answer my question, but hey, have a safe weekend, guys. Every time. Every time. But
don't be the one.
Yeah, I'm.
We gotta talk about one episode's gotta be about the mannerisms. Like, hey, don't be the one. Good to go.
To caveat what the CO said.
Oh my God!
not to piggyback.
Hey, just to piggyback really quick what the CO said. Jesus Christ, we're in for 40 minutes. It's Friday. The whole base is closed, and here we are in formation. Hey, gents, don't drink and drive. My OIC used to be don't be stupid, or stupid things happen to you. And now it's this closer every week to the point where don't be stupid, and then we'd have to repeat back, or stupid things happen to you.
Yeah.
And then, hey, just to pay back off what the first sergeant just said, guns, just fucking dismiss us. No, after the company guns is done, some random, hey, any save rounds? Some sergeant, I got one gunny. Fuck.
Oh, save rounds, bro. That shit's real. Cause CO talks, and then the first sergeant talks, and then the gunny talks, and then the platoon sergeants talk,
and then
the platoon commanders talk. And then
The squad leaders
and then
talk.
the squad leaders talk. And it's just
Then
like,
the fire teams talk.
oh man, just let me go home.
By the end of it, I'm just talking to myself. Hey, Vasquez, I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. You're not crazy. I'm crazy.
Is this the part of the video where the exit music starts?
All right, this has been fun. Until next time. We're not really Marine veterans. Stolen valor, motherfucker. Bye.
Goodbye.